Thank you, U.S. Mint. I'm a few years late, but back in 1950, they opened up the concept of owning proof sets to all of us common folk, right? Prior to that, proofs were made for dignitaries, special guests, you had to know somebody, etc. But they've been making proofs for over 100 years at that particular point. So the idea of making proof sets for the collecting public, us, novel and appreciated. Now, how they packaged them early on, whole different story. Well, tonight I have two gorgeous sets to add to our run the last few weeks. I have the 54 and the 55. Look at these. This is how the U.S. Mint issued formally proof sets to the American public in 1954 and 1955. They were put in the sleeves. Each denomination got a sleeve. They're not encapsulated. They were stapled together. They were wrapped in tissue paper, as you see in the middle, and then they were put together in a beautiful little corrugated box. Some of them were stamped. The 1955s are more so the ones you see stamped in the industry. The others were little markings on them, 1954, etc. But this is how they did it. These are the original boxed sets. Now in 1955, halfway through the year, we changed and got a little bit better. Those poly packs, and then in the envelopes, and then in 68 we changed to the San Franciscos and the hard plastic lenses we see today. This though is how they did it. These are the originals. Finding originals, whole different game. Most of them are repacked in those Capital Plastics holders, but tonight we have them at only $199.95.
Now, our competitors do have the 1954 available in one of those repackaged holders, those coins not in the original government packaging like we have this original box. Their repackaged holders for 1954 are $299, $100 more than ours. They made only $233,000 that year in 1954. And then that last year of issue for the box proof sets, they made $378,000. They transitioned over to the poly packs. We did not find competitors with any boxes. They have a repackaged holder for that date, 1955, for upwards of $315. $15 more than their 54s. So we're holding the line for both of these dates at $199.95 each.
So saving over $100 a set, and you're getting the original packaging as it was issued. Again, I'm a big OGP fan, the way it was issued, right? Now, it doesn't hold with baseball. I don't mind the designated hitter versus the National League, which is quote unquote the purist, which is the pitcher's hit. But when it comes to proof sets, I am. Proof sets, I love these original holders. Now, if you want one in a Capital Plastics holder, we have them on our website. They're gorgeous sets. They're all hand selected to make sure all of them look identical. They're just good homogeneous sets. But wonderful, crazy collector value is in these original boxed sets from 1950 through 1955. Tonight, we're thrilled to have the last 2 years in this series, 54 and 55, available at this crazy low price of just $199.95.
Now, each one of these sets includes three 90% silvers. You have the dime, the quarter, and the half. And look how beautiful red those proof cents are. They are the proof wheats. They are in this set as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. And even the nickels, they will have original proofs that have not been messed with, will have that kind of bluish hue to them. Those are also incredibly beautiful as well. The original boxed proof set, cent, nickel, dime, quarter, half. Again, 390% silvers. The Franklin Philadelphia proof, the quarter, and the dime. Now, we did find the components of 1955 selling for upwards of $174 for the Franklin, $45 for the quarter, $28.50 for the dime. So just those three coins alone are almost $250.
And again, that's broken out of the set.
Broken out of this set
itself. So it's all about finding the original and the way it was. And in collecting, we always want to have it the way it was. I mean, no matter what it is in collectibles, right? If you're collectible cars, a 57 Vet. Is it more valuable if it has 100,000 miles on it, or if it's in the garage with only 10,000 miles? 10 miles, never driven, right? Original, no different than a Furby in the original box versus played with. Or a Cabbage Patch Doll, remember those from about 20, 30 years ago? In the original box versus the others, right? It's always about the packaging. the original packaging, the way they were released, and those are always the big premiums for originality. Well, in collecting, it's no different. But in proof sets, the earlier years for the US government made it a bit challenging, and we're showing you that challenge. And that is the fact that they were put into sleeves, stapled together, wrapped in tissue paper, and then put into a small corrugated box. And that's how it played. Now, we find these one here, one there, one here, one there. Very rarely will we buy a collection of all of the sets from 50 to 55, those 6 sets themselves. So we just spend our time, buy one, buy one, buy one, and then eventually we get to a point where let's have some fun and talk about this for 7 to 8 minutes on TV. See you in 6 months.
Right. I mean, it's a race at the shows to find these things if you can. There's shows we go to, we don't find one.
Where do you think high grade Franklin's, cents, or any of the denominations come from?
Original sets that haven't been messed with.
Not the repackaged
Right.
sets. They come from the original sets. And that's just the nature, and it makes logical sense, no different than all the years after in the poly pack. Original packaging is the way to preserve, to the best of your ability, the quality of that coin. These are just that opportunity for these 2 particular years, and we're destroying it when it comes to the price. Our competition, again, at $2.99 and $3.15 respectively, they're selling the Franklin $half alone for $175. So it's like getting the rest of the proof set and the packaging for 25 bucks. It's just a great, great deal.
Well, here's another thing to consider. How about the 2012 silver proof set, where they made 396,000 of those? They made more than the 55, and those sell for hundreds and hundreds each, right?
In the last 2 decades, the storied silver proof set is the 2012, because it was under 400,000. First time they ever hit that low number, which makes it special. So again, those cost $50 to $60 more. And funny thing is, on our website, I think we're sold out. We can't keep that one in stock.
It still sells.
I love it. It's a great set, but time out. Let's get in our time capsule and go backwards.
65 plus years.
Exactly. And we're going to look at this gorgeous set. We're going to put it in our pocket, hop back in our time capsule, and come forward here today. And we have it available. And we can sell you a set that has much less made, outright, even fewer surviving, which I understand you know that too. And we can offer it for $199.95 tonight. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. A lot of the 55s are selling singly a little bit faster than the pairs are. That's what your choice is. You can buy one or the other, however it works for you.
If you
the price
joined
is the same, absolutely. It's a great opportunity. Now, if you check our website, we might have the 52, 53. One of them sold out last night. The other one might be available. And I'm not sure about the 50, 51s, but we do a good job of trying to keep all that stuff in stock at all times.
What I would do is go to abccoins.com and search the word boxed or box. You'll find these if they are available. For the earlier dates, they'll still be up there. I think we do have a couple left. But if you joined us with the 52 and the 53 recently, here's your chance to get to 54 and 55 to work towards completing that box proof set run.
Nothing wrong with originality, and these are the best of the best.